deadly, deadly, deadly.
This word means something that can cause serious harm or kill someone. Here's a sample sentence. The venom from the snake's bite was deadly, and the victim died within minutes.
Deaf, deaf, deaf.
This refers to someone who cannot hear sounds, often due to a condition or injury that affects their ability to perceive sound waves. Here is a sample sentence. She was deaf in one ear due to an injury she sustained as a child.
Deal, deal, deal.
It's an agreement or arrangement between two people or groups about something, like money, goods, or services. Here is a sample sentence. The company offered to give me a discount, which was a great deal. In this example, deal refers to an advantageous or favorable arrangement.
Dean, dean, dean.
This person is in charge of a group or organization, often at a university or school. They help make decisions and are usually respected for their knowledge and experience. Here is a sample sentence. The dean of the university's business school was a renowned expert in her field. In this sentence, dean refers to the head or principal administrator of a department or faculty within an educational institution.
Debate, debate, debate.
A discussion where people with different opinions talk about an issue, trying to convince each other which one is right. Here is a sample sentence. The two politicians engaged in a heated debate on live television, each trying to convince the audience that their economic plan was the best solution. This sentence demonstrates how the word debate can be used to describe a formal discussion or argument between people with differing opinions.
Debt, debt, debt.
Something you owe to someone else, which they expect you to pay back. Here is a sample sentence. The couple struggled to pay off their debt after losing their jobs in the economic downturn. This sentence illustrates how the word debt can be used in context, referring to an amount of money that someone owes to another person or organization.
Decade, decade, decade.
A period of 10 years is being referred to. Here's a sample sentence. The 1980s were considered a decade of great social change and cultural upheaval. In this sentence, decade refers to a period of 10 years, in this case, from 1980 to 1989.
Decay, decay, decay.
It's when something gets weaker or less good over time, often because it's being broken down or worn out. Here is a sample sentence. The old wooden pier had begun to decay, its once sturdy planks now cracked and weathered by years of exposure to salt water and harsh storms.
Deceit, deceit, deceit.
It's when someone tells or shows something that is not true, often to trick or fool others. Here is a sample sentence. The politician's campaign was marred by allegations of deceit, as it was revealed that he had lied about his past accomplishments. This sentence illustrates how the word deceit can be used to describe intentional and often malicious deception or dishonesty.
Deceive, deceive, deceive.
To trick or fool someone into believing something that is not true. Here's a sample sentence. The con artist deceived his victims by pretending to be a wealthy investor in order to swindle them out of their life savings. In this example, deceive means to intentionally mislead or trick someone into believing something that is not true.
Decent, decent, decent.
This word refers to something that is respectable, fair, and suitable for most people's standards. It implies a sense of normalcy and acceptability. Here is a sample sentence. The small cafe on the corner served decent coffee, but nothing special. In this example, decent means satisfactory or adequate, but not exceptional. It implies that the coffee was good enough, but not particularly impressive or memorable.
Deception, deception, deception.
It's when someone intentionally gives you false or misleading information, often to trick or fool you into believing something that isn't true. Here is a sample sentence. The politician's campaign was marred by allegations of deception, as it was revealed that he had lied about his past accomplishment. This sentence illustrates how the word deception can be used to describe an act of intentionally misleading or deceiving someone.
Decimal, decimal, decimal.
This term refers to a system of numbers that uses 10 parts, like a clock with 12 hours divided into groups of 10, 0, 9, ... It's a way of counting that helps us understand fractions of a whole. Here is a sample sentence. The price tag on the shirt was $12.99, which is a typical example of a decimal point used in monetary values.
The deck, the deck, the deck.
A raised platform or floor, often outdoors, that is attached to something else, like a house or a boat. Here is a sample sentence. The family spent their summer vacation relaxing on the deck, enjoying the warm sunshine and cool ocean breeze.
Declaration, declaration, declaration.
It's a statement that says something clearly, often to make people aware of it, or to show what you believe or want. Here is a sample sentence. The politician's declaration of independence from her party was met with surprise and skepticism by her colleagues. In this example, declaration refers to a formal statement or announcement, often one that has significant implications or consequences.
Declare, declare, declare.
To say something is true or official, often with authority or certainty. Here is a sample sentence. The judge declared the defendant guilty and sentenced them to prison time. In this example, declare means to officially announce or state something, in this case, that the defendant is guilty.
Decline, decline, decline.
It means to get smaller or less, often over time. Here's a sample sentence. The company's sales have been in decline over the past year due to increased competition from online retailers. This sentence demonstrates how the word decline can be used to describe a decrease or reduction in something, in this case, sales.
Decompose, decompose, decompose.
To break something down into smaller parts, often so that it can be reused or turned into something new. Here is a sample sentence. The old food in the trash can begin to decompose and emit a strong, unpleasant odor. In this example, decompose means to break down into simpler substances, often with the release of gases or odors.
Decorate, decorate, decorate.
To make something look nice and attractive by adding things to it, like colors, patterns, or objects. Here is a sample sentence. She spent all afternoon decorating the living room with balloons, streamers, and a big banner to celebrate her birthday.
Decoration, decoration, decoration.
It's something that makes a place look nice and pretty, often added to make it more attractive or interesting. Here is a sample sentence. The interior designer's expertise was evident in the beautiful decoration she chose for the living room, which added a touch of elegance to the space. In this sentence, decorations refers to the items used to beautify and adorn a room or space.